Lexie Hall has come in and made a huge difference in this game. 6 for 7.
From being a 22% three-point shooter to becoming the most accurate sniper in the WNBA, from a rookie still searching for confidence to the fastest player ever to reach 300 assists in league history, and from a team struggling to find chemistry to finally returning to the playoffs after nearly 10 years, this season reshaped everything. 2 players, 1 franchise, and a journey that transformed expectations. This is the story of Lexie Hall and Caitlin Clark, and how their partnership helped redefine the WNBA landscape. Imagine Lexie Hall early in her career, a reserve player fighting for minutes, averaging only 3.8 points per game during her rookie season. Her shooting struggled, confidence wavered, and her long-term future felt uncertain. Now fast forward to the present, where she leads the league in three-point efficiency, completing a transformation few predicted. Enter Caitlin Clark, arriving after one of the greatest college basketball seasons ever. She burst into the WNBA like a supernova, shattering records almost immediately and bringing unmatched excitement to the league. Despite being at completely different stages of their careers, these 2 players discovered perfect on-court chemistry. Night after night, their connection didn't just entertain fans. It elevated teammates like Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston, unlocking the full potential of the Indiana Fever roster. So how did Hall and Clark become the hottest duo in the WNBA today? Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to the channel because their journey is only getting started, and what unfolds next is something you truly won't expect. August 18th. Remember that date? It marked the moment Lexie Hall decided to change her narrative. The matchup against the Seattle Storm wasn't simply another game. It became her breakout performance. Surprisingly, no one, not even Hall herself, anticipated what was about to happen. Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indiana buzzed with anticipation as the Indiana Fever prepared for battle. For Hall, this game represented an opportunity to prove she belonged. As tip-off began, she stepped onto the court with a determination never seen before. Her first shot dropped cleanly through the net, 3 points instantly on the board. The crowd began to sense something special unfolding, though nobody could predict the explosion that followed. Shot after shot, Hall caught fire. Her three-pointers landed with incredible precision while the Storm defense scrambled desperately to slow her down. She entered a rhythm that felt unstoppable, confident, focused, and impossible to contain. Passes swung her way, and each open look turned into another basket. By halftime, whispers inside the arena had turned into loud cheers as Hull piled up 15 points, shooting a flawless 5 for 5 from beyond the arc. The Fever bench erupted with excitement, realizing they were witnessing something historic. In the second half, Hull continued moving effortlessly without the ball, finding open space like a seasoned veteran. Every release looked perfect, the ball floating through the air before settling gently into the net. 5. Continuation rewritten paragraph. When the final buzzer sounded, the numbers told an unbelievable story. Hull finished with a career-high 22 points, shooting 8 of 10 from the field. Even more impressive was her performance from long range, 6 of 7 three-pointers, an incredible 86% accuracy. This wasn't just a breakout night, it was a declaration that she had officially arrived. Known previously for elite defense, Hull had now unlocked her offensive potential, sending a warning across the league. In the very next game, she earned a starting position, a role she hasn't given up since. Beyond scoring, her evolution expanded into playmaking and defense, combining confidence with improved court vision to become a complete two-way threat that opposing teams struggled to contain.
Love it. This league doesn't know what to do with Caitlin Clark. They don't know what to do with the Indiana Fever. It's not just her, Aaliyah Boston, Mitchell, Hull. This team is coming together and Caitlin Clark is loving it. She's laughing at you, Scott.
As the season continued, Hull proved her August 18th performance was no coincidence. Over the following 10 games, she maintained nearly 70% accuracy from three-point range, a level of efficiency that felt almost unreal. This wasn't simply a hot streak, it was a complete reinvention of her career trajectory happening in real time. And behind this transformation was someone playing a major role, which we'll reveal shortly. If you've made it this far and are enjoying the video, Don't forget to like and subscribe. We truly appreciate the time you spend watching. Now, let's return to the story. 7. Rewritten paragraph. While Hull was redefining her career, another Fever star was quietly rewriting the record books. As Caitlin Clark's statistics skyrocketed, conversations about historic achievements spread throughout the league. The Indiana Fever rookie had already electrified fans with her dynamic style of play, but what followed stunned even experienced analysts. Clark didn't just break records, she shattered them repeatedly. Picture a packed arena rising to its feet as she delivered her 300th assist of the season, becoming the fastest player in WNBA history to reach that milestone. Yet she was far from finished. As the season progressed, her three-point shooting reached extraordinary levels, with shots falling from well beyond the arc, sometimes even near the logo. What made it truly remarkable was her balance of scoring and playmaking. Clark became the first player in WNBA history to record both 100 three-pointers and 300 assists in a single season. She embodied the ultimate basketball triple threat, able to shoot, pass, and attack defenders with speed. Her historic campaign transformed the entire Fever offense, as her vision created endless opportunities for teammates like Hull, Boston, and Mitchell.
Caitlin Clark is a superstar. Not a female superstar, she is a superstar.
We were coming to see Caitlin Clark play.
She moves the needle. The WNBA has been looking for someone who moves.
Speaking of Hull, Caitlin Clark's presence on the floor appeared to completely elevate her performance. The chemistry between the two quickly became undeniable, as Clark's precise passes repeatedly found Hull perfectly positioned beyond the arc. It almost felt as though Clark's elite playmaking unlocked an entirely new version of Hull's shooting confidence. Yet Clark's impact stretched far beyond assists and three-point opportunities. With rising success came growing attention and scrutiny. As Clark's stardom expanded, questions began circulating around the league. Could her historic production truly last? Was it possible for one player's rapid rise to reshape the future of the WNBA? And perhaps the biggest question of all, how would opposing teams adjust to a player capable of dominating every aspect of the game, not just individually but as the engine driving her entire team forward? While the league tried to understand Clark's influence, a major test approached. September 8th, Fever vs. Dream, a matchup that promised answers and ultimately rewrote history. Even the most dedicated fans couldn't have imagined what was about to unfold. Gainbridge Fieldhouse buzzed with playoff intensity as Indiana fought for positioning, fully aware that this game was critical. From the opening tip, Atlanta attacked aggressively, building a commanding 16-point lead that threatened to erase Indiana's recent momentum. But that's when Hull and Clark reminded everyone why they had become the league's most talked-about duo. Moving in perfect sync, they began dismantling Atlanta's defense piece by piece. Hull, once limited to bench minutes, now played with the confidence of an elite sharpshooter, finding open spaces and punishing every defensive mistake. Meanwhile, Clark orchestrated the offense like a maestro, threading impossible passes and creating scoring chances out of nowhere. When she wasn't assisting, she confidently buried deep three-pointers, igniting the crowd and shifting the momentum possession by possession. As the game entered its final moments, the atmosphere turned unforgettable. With calm confidence, Hull knocked down her fourth three-pointer of the night, sending the arena into chaos. That shot officially pushed her to the top of the league in three-point accuracy at an incredible 49.2% for the season, a stunning leap from the 22% mark she once held earlier in her career. Not to be overshadowed, Clark was building her own historic milestone. She became the only player in WNBA history to record both 100 three-pointers and 300 assists within a single season. The rookie who arrived with enormous expectations was now exceeding every prediction imaginable. Alongside them, Kelsey Mitchell attacked relentlessly, slicing through Atlanta's defense, creating spacing, and delivering crucial scoring when it mattered most. And then there was Aaliyah Boston, the rising sophomore star who chose this night to deliver the best performance of her young career. Boston dominated inside the paint, controlling rebounds and overpowering defenders on her way to a career-high 30 points and 13 rebounds. Her interior dominance perfectly balanced Hull and Clark's perimeter shooting, giving Indiana a complete offensive attack that Atlanta struggled to contain. As the final seconds ticked away, the Fever completed their comeback, tying the game at the rim before ultimately securing a 104-100 overtime victory, their first overtime win of the season. The comeback wasn't just another mark in the standings, it represented the culmination of an entire season's growth. Potential had finally turned into reality. Inside the locker room afterward, the energy was unforgettable. Still catching her breath, Clark summed it up simply, explaining that the team kept fighting, made crucial defensive stops, and fed off the incredible support of the crowd. Her words perfectly reflected the identity of this Fever squad, resilient, united, and energized by a passionate fan base. The impact of the win extended far beyond one night, giving the team confidence heading into the postseason. For a franchise that had spent years rebuilding, it felt like a true rebirth. The partnership between Hull and Clark quickly became one of the biggest stories in the WNBA. Their on-court chemistry translated into seamless teamwork, while their growing friendship off the court strengthened that connection even further. Alongside Mitchell and Boston, they formed a powerful core that transformed Indiana from underdogs into legitimate playoff contenders. Hull's defensive intensity and newfound shooting efficiency perfectly complemented Clark's record-breaking scoring and playmaking, opening opportunities across the roster. And before closing, a special birthday shout-out to Lexie Hull. The influence of Hull and Clark now reaches far beyond Indiana, proving that with talent, dedication, and chemistry, a team can completely change its destiny in just one season. Are you ready for the playoffs? Let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe for more updates, and click the video on your screen. We'll see you in the next one.